Welcome, Sagittarius. I'm Karen. This is Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. Hope you all are doing well. This reading is for Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Rising. It is a love reading. We'll be taking a look at romantic um, relationships. I'm going to use the World of Vision Tarot today and the After Tarot for clarifying if needed. Hope you all are doing well. This is for December. Next 30 days into the very beginning of January, probably. So let's see what's happening. What do our Sagittarius need to know? Okay, current situation, please. Ace of Wands. Nice. Past influence. Justice. Present influence. Seven of Coins. Negative. Page of Cups, positive. Two of Cups, interesting. What you don't see. King of Wands. What to look for. Seven of Swords, unexpected. Six of Swords, challenge. The Fool, future influence, the Sun, and where does this lead? The outcome, please. Hierophant, and where does this lead? Magician, King of Coins. Ten of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. It's interesting because I do feel like something came to an end, and I do feel like with the Justice being in the past influence, the Ten of Swords is the ending of something, and the Justice is the right thing happening. Basically, this could be a divorce. It could be something like that. But it left room, of course, for something new to begin. And I feel like that's what the Ace of Wands is in you today. There's something happening right now where you feel pretty good about it. You feel pretty passionate, excited, wanting to do something. Well, I feel like you may be doing something, but I feel like this is more a feeling within you, like a new spark has come up where you're like, oh, like, okay, like this is great. I'm going to do this. It comes from this freedom feeling of the Justice, something coming to an end permanently. Um, Everything looks good moving forward. So it puts you in kind of a really good spark. And I feel like with the Seven of Pentacles, this has been something that you've wanted for a while. And you've kind of been working at it. So if it was kind of a divorce, it's been something that's been happening for a bit. You've been putting energy into it. If it was just a relationship that not necessarily was marriage, there was a lot put into it to end it, not into the relationship. That's not what I'm talking about. It doesn't matter even if you did, but so I feel like this is something that you've wanted, this new beginning, and now you're feeling it. Now you're feeling like, okay, I have this freedom, I have this excitement, I have this passion going on. The Page of Cups is in your negative. I feel like there may be someone in the background that there's some kind of offer coming in. And the reason why it's negative is it's taking your sights off of something else. And it's not that it's bad. It could be, because it could be the person come from the past saying, I adore you and I think you're the best thing ever. But you're going, it's going to be hard to overlook this energy. It's not that you can't, it's just in here to remind you that if someone's like maybe, so what I have here is I do have the Magician and I do have the Seven of Swords and what to look for. So when I see this in the negative, I'm thinking maybe someone's not being honest. Maybe they're pulling their leg. Maybe they're being deceptive. So I would just be careful. It doesn't mean anything other than be careful. Look at everything. The Two of Cups is in your strength. So I do feel like there is someone around you, or you're in some kind of relationship. It could even be a friendship where they may be helping you see this. And I think that's a positive. Also, I do feel like for some of you, this is someone new. I do not feel like it's intense yet. It will, but not yet. So I feel like it will. Well, something will. If it's this person, great. The King of Wands is in what you don't see. I do feel like this is, you're becoming a lot more confident in yourself, especially once this situation ended, that brought in this whole new confidence in yourself. And I feel like that's what you don't realize, how much you've grown here. And I feel like that's what this King of Wands is and what you don't see. You've done a lot of growth and you've become a lot stronger and a lot more just mature. Like, just you've grown. You've leveled up to some degree or another, whether it's in your own being or in relationships in general. The Seven of Swords is what to look for, and I do feel like this is a warning. Make sure that that you understand what someone's offering to you. Make sure they're not being deceptive, because this is a warning. It is a warning of someone could be being deceptive, especially in the what to look for, especially with the Page of Cups sitting there in the negative, that someone may be saying something, and they're trying to wiggle their way back or wiggle their way in, but they're not being 100% honest. So I would just really watch that energy. What I like about this, though, is I feel like with the Six of Swords in the unexpected, you have to move away from this situation. You know this. And I feel like unexpectedly you're just, because I do feel like this tricks you for a bit. I don't feel like it's long lived, but I do feel like it tricks you for a bit because this is in your unexpected. You do move away from this. You absolutely do. And with the challenge being the Fool, it's not easy. This new beginning for you is not easy. Even though it's exciting here up with the Ace of Wands, it's still a challenge to really take that leap of faith into something new. And again, I feel like this person is being deceptive a little bit, so they're undermining your self-confidence a little bit as well. So just keep that in mind too with that King of Wands and what you don't see, because that's all about your growth, your maturity, your self-confidence. And you don't see that yet. I think you will. I mean, I definitely think you will, because the future influence is the Sun. And I like this a lot because this all is about joy and it leads to the Hierophant. So I do feel like you're committed to something. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to be in a committed relationship. I want to make that clear. For some of you, maybe, but more important, you're committed to not going back, which is really important. Because if you go back, then you're not leaving yourself open for anything new, which I do feel like happens with this King of Pentacles here. So yeah, with the Hierophant and the outcome, I do feel like I feel like this is your growth where you realize it, understand it, and you're committed to it. You're committed to the choices that you made moving forward instead of going backwards. And I feel like it's a very breath of fresh air. So where does this lead? It leads to the Magician. It's not over yet. They're coming back around again and they're still being deceptive. However, I feel like you conquer that because we have the King of Pentacles there. And it could be someone new coming in. It also could be, again, you realizing your maturity, how much you've grown, your self-confidence. I'm going to pull one more card. Anything after this King of Pentacles? Yeah, Four of Wands, which does lead, I feel like, definitely to celebrating. And I do feel like there is someone new coming in. I do feel like it's this Two of Cups for a lot of you. Because two, I feel like you don't realize the strength the relationship is in until later. And I feel like that's the happiness and the joy. The joy comes from your self-confidence and the trust and the commitment you've had to moving forward. But it also, I do believe, comes from someone coming in. What is our advice for Sagittarius? Eight of Pentacles. If there's something you want, you have to work hard for it. You don't give up. You work on it until you master it. And that is the advice here. So if there's something you're working on, don't give up on that. Don't give up on that. What else do our Sagittarians need to know? Five of Wands, Seven of Cups, and King of Cups. You have choices definitely here. I feel like this is basically saying there is some kind of challenge coming to an end. Five of Wands, but it does lead to new choices. And I do feel like this is new choices in love. With the King of Cups there. It doesn't have to be a male, just someone new. I feel like you have choices here with love, period. But I do feel like there is someone new about you right now or around you. I feel like they're already around you though. So there you have it, Sagittarius. I hope you like that. Let me know and take care. Have a beautiful day.